The alien woman stood in chains. Around her, the slave market roared with life. Merchants shouted prices. Shock fields crackled around cages. Creatures from dozens of species were displayed like merchandise. But the woman in the center of the platform stood differently. Her skin was deep blue, catching the market lights like ocean water. Golden hair fell across her shoulders. Long pointed ears marked her unmistakably as Cathian, a warrior race feared across the frontier. Once, Kythians commanded fleets. Now, she was property. Buyers walked past. Some stared. Some laughed. Most ignored her. Then she saw him. A human walking quickly through the market, eyes forward, trying not to look at the cages. A cargo pilot. Just another freighter captain trying to avoid trouble. Their eyes met. 3 seconds passed. Then the alien woman spoke. Quietly. Clearly. For words that would change everything. Please, buy me, human. Colreen hated slave markets. Which was exactly why he tried to avoid them. The problem was that the moon of Carax had built its entire economy around them. 3 blazing suns cooked the dusty landing zone as Cole stepped down his ship's cargo ramp. Behind him sat his ship. The Meridian's Gambit. 70 years old. Technically obsolete. Held together by welding patches, salvaged parts, and Cole's stubborn refusal to retire her. But she flew. And for 15 years. She had carried cargo across the frontier without ever transporting slaves. Cole was proud of that record. Carax was exactly the kind of place that threatened it. He checked the NAV display again. The fuel depot was on the far side of the landing district. Unfortunately, so was the market. Cole sighed. Walk fast, he muttered. Don't look. The market district of Carax was chaos. Alien merchants barked prices in half a dozen languages. Creatures stood in cages. Shock collars hummed quietly around their necks. The smell of spices, sweat, ozone, and fear filled the air. Cole kept walking. Eyes forward. Don't get involved. Don't think about it. A child cried somewhere behind him. Cole clenched his jaw but didn't turn. 15 years on the frontier had taught him a hard truth. You couldn't save everyone. Then the crowd parted. And he saw her. She stood chained to a display platform. A Cathian woman. Tall. Strong. Her arms marked with faded geometric tattoos. Warrior symbols. She wasn't begging. She wasn't crying. She simply watched the crowd with sharp, intelligent eyes. And when she saw Cole, she spoke. Please buy me, human. The words were calm. Dignified. Like a request. Not a plea. Cole stopped walking. Which was exactly the mistake she had hoped he would make. The merchant appeared instantly. 6 arms. A wide grin. Excellent taste, the Herland trader said. This one is premium merchandise. Former Cathian military. Fleet tactician. Combat trained. Speaks 6 languages. The price he quoted was outrageous. Cole nearly laughed. But those golden eyes kept watching him. Finally he asked the question he knew he shouldn't. How much? The bargaining lasted 5 minutes. The result cost Cole nearly all his savings. When the credits transferred, the merchant released the chains. Pleasure doing business. Cole held the chain awkwardly. The weight of it felt wrong in his hands. But the deal was done. The Cathian warrior stepped down from the platform. And followed him. The moment they reached the Meridian's Gambit, Cole activated the restraint release. The chains dropped to the floor with a metallic clatter. You're free, Cole said. I'll transfer credits for a shuttle to the nearest Concordat station. The Cathian woman studied him. Then she shook her head. No. Cole blinked. No. In my culture, she said calmly, you bought my freedom. That creates a life debt. Cole groaned. Please tell me that doesn't mean what I think it means. It means I serve until the debt is balanced. I don't want a servant. I am not a servant. Then what are you? She met his eyes. A partner, until the debt is repaid. Cole sighed heavily. Great. He had just accidentally adopted an alien warrior. 3 days later, Cole's ship had changed. The cargo manifests were organized. Navigation charts corrected. The galley cleaned. Even the broken plasma conduit that had been sparking for 6 months was repaired. The Cathian woman stood over the navigation console studying star charts. You labeled this system, pirates maybe, she said. It's descriptive, Cole replied. It is also inaccurate. Cole leaned in the doorway. We need to talk. Her name was Thissa Varel, former Storm Lance of the Cathian Third Fleet, a military tactician. When her empire fell, she had been captured. But she carried something extremely valuable. Coordinates. Hidden Cathian weapons caches scattered across frontier space. Locations locked inside her memory. The Syndicate wanted them. Badly. Cole stared at her. So you manipulated me into buying you? Yes. No apology. No. Cole rubbed his face. You're unbelievable. You are alive. Barely. She tilted her head. You are also stubborn. Cole sighed. Yeah. I've been told that. Trouble arrived sooner than expected. 3 red contacts appeared on the scanner. Syndicate fighters. Fast. Heavily armed. And closing quickly. Cole grabbed the controls. This ship is a cargo freighter. Thissa slid into the co-pilot seat. Then we must improvise. She pointed to a massive cloud ahead. The Kess Nebula. Cole stared at it. That thing eats ships. Yes. Your plan is to fly into it? Yes. Cole sighed. Fantastic. Plasma fire ripped past the freighter. Cole spun the Gambit sideways. Engines cut. The pursuing fighters overshot. Now. Thissa shouted. Cole slammed the engines back online. Then he ejected half the cargo. Medical crates exploded into space. The fighters scattered to avoid debris. The Gambit dove into the nebula. Sensors died. Navigation vanished. Cole flew blind. Narrator. Inside the nebula, everything was chaos. Radiation storms. Floating wreckage. Dead ships drifting silently in the clouds. Cole steered by instinct alone. Thissa monitored what little sensor data remained. Minutes stretched. Finally the nebula thinned. Stars appeared again. Cole checked the scanners. The hunters were gone. They had lost them. Silence filled the cockpit. Thissa looked at him. You could leave me at the next station. Cole shook his head. You leave. They catch you. If I stay, they hunt you. They're already hunting me. He leaned back in the chair. Besides, life was boring before you showed up. Thissa smiled for the first time. A real smile. Warm. Alive. You are insane, Captain. Probably. Somewhere behind them. The Syndicate was still searching. Somewhere ahead. Hidden weapons waited. But the Meridian's Gambit jumped into faster-than-light travel once more. 2 fugitives flying into the unknown. A stubborn human pilot. And the alien warrior who chose him. Sometimes the most powerful alliances in the galaxy begin with 4 simple words. Please buy me, human. Photo. Narrator. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more humanity-first sci-fi stories from the frontier. Because out there in the dark, humanity is never alone. And sometimes, we are exactly the monsters the galaxy needs.